Hey everyone, I'm hoping you're having a wonderful evening, and this is my first review of a Labubu, but to make things more interesting, I bought an actual Lafufu. Um, for those who are not familiar with Labubus, they're little monsters that are created back in 2015 by a Hong Kong artist named Kasing Long, if excuse my pronunciation, but they are based off of a Nordic mythology inspired by the monsters. And I've only been playing with Labubus for the past 2 weeks. My wife has a few of the larger vinyls uh, called Angel, and I think we're trying to get Zamono. But these Labubus are starting to become a craze here in the US with a few stores in the United States, mainly in New York, Washington, California, I think some in Texas. And they're hard to get. They're really hard to get because of the bots that buy these Labubus. Whether these, what are these, 7-8 inches, or the full, good lord, I don't know if they're 3 foot tall Labubus, but these guys are very interesting. This one was from the Fortune series, and this one was from the Macaron series. And we have a few others, the Coca-Cola ones and the farmer ones, the Fall in the Wild and Chill. But as more and more people are starting to bring these out in the wild, I had to figure out what these things called Lafufus. So on my left here, these are actual Labubus. And how do you know? Well, we bought them actually from a popmart store. Popmarts are very rare, mainly in major cities. One here in Orange County called South Coast Plaza, a few in LA at Century City, Glendale Galleria, and one at Rancho Cucamonga. But when my wife introduced me to these Labubus, I was like, what are Lafufus? She says, oh, you gotta be careful because there are people taking advantage of the market. And as Labubus are getting more popular, so are the counterfeits. So this is my own Labubu named Polaroid, because he's wearing a camera, wears glasses like me, and loves Converse. So he has his red Converse, but as Dodger season's coming up, he's gonna be dressed up in blue. Part of the Fortune series. And one of the things that makes this a legitimate monster is these tags have QR codes. So when you scan this QR code here, it brings you to a site that basically verifies. Hey everyone, this is my first review of a Labubu, but we're not really doing a Labubu review. We're doing a Lafufu review. Okay, so these Labubus came out in 2015 by a creator named Kasing Long. Excuse my pronunciation, but he bases off of the monsters of the Nordic mythologies, and these things are just wonderful. I just now recently found out that Labubus are female. And if you get the large ones with the tails, they're male, the Zamonos, and I did not know that. So I had called this one one of the Fortune series Polaroid, because Polaroid carries around a camera, and I didn't know at that time if it was male or female, but Polaroid's gender neutral name. And I dressed Polaroid up like what I would, with the Converse shoes, and I love taking pictures and my glasses, and I just love the color. If they ever made a blue Labubu, I am so down for it. But these days, the bots online are hard to get, and people waiting in line at Pop Marts, whether at South Coast Plaza, Rancho Cucamonga, or even at Century City, these are hard to get because once they sell online, they're sold out. And my wife has one of the Macaron series right here, which I'm still trying to get familiar with this series. But the gist of this video is how to prevent getting a fake version of a Labubu. So on the left These are Real Labubu, straight from popmart. And you can see popmart right here. popmart. Again, there's only like a few stores, and if you get it online, awesome, but you'll be fighting against bots. You have a better chance of visiting the stores or buying it from a reseller. But if you do go from a reseller, there's always caveats and warnings. So before you do get a Labubu, here are some of the tricks to find out if you're actually buying a legitimate one from a reseller. Unfortunately, resellers will take advantage of opportunity, and opportunity unfortunately comes with a lot of warnings. So this is part of the Fortune series, but what I will be revealing is what makes this a legitimate Labubu. Well, one, the tag. Okay, this one says the monsters, but that's not what we're looking for in this one. We're actually looking for a QR code. So once you scan this QR code, it takes you to a verifiable site that has these registered on the I believe it's a popmart site, but these verify, so don't cut these off. These are almost like baseball card authenticity stickers, but for Labubu. So that is one of the legitimate authentic Labubus. Yeah, you know, I've seen people cut it off. I mean, if you're planning to, you know, cut it off, you're gonna get, unfortunately, people giving you the stink eye saying, "Are you sure it's real?" So here, scan it. Now, the other one I've seen online on Instagram is you'll see some stitching, literally like stitching, like right here. But unfortunately, this one's covered very well, so I don't see it. See, I don't see any stitching on this one, so that is good. So this is a real. And while we're selling around the face, make sure there are 9 tooth marks here, or teeth in plural. There should be 9, and every one of these there are 9. If you see more or less than 9, you have a fake. So let's count: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, there's 9 in here. You will get some that are close or even almost close to an exact replica of a Labubu. So Polaroid has passed. So while we're still in this face, if the eyes move, remember there are certain versions that where the eyes move. I believe Chill With Me has 3 different eyes, but as the series of these Labubus grow, they'll have different eye marks. But from what I understand, this does not move. Chill With Me and Fallen Wild do moves, but each series is different. So if it does fall out, it's fake. Next one is the blush. If it's red, like very red, like lipstick red, versus a light, I don't want to say a bruise, but more of a like a simple, then you know you have a fake one. If it's heavy red, I mean like literally heavy red, like red plum or just caked on. All right, so, and I think the other one, oh yes, that's right, is under the shoe. So on mine, I don't want to take Polaroid shoe off, but for Polaroid, everyone has this. So it has a pop mark with Kasing's name on it, copyright. So if it says popmart Kasing, you're great. And of course the gold ring with the monsters. I've not seen if they're on the fake ones have anything printed on these, but we're gonna find out. So these two are authentic Labubus. If there are any other comments of if these are fake, let me know. So far it has been the stitching, the blush, the teeth, and the foot copyright. And I'm trying to think what else. Is there anything behind them? Oh, and then of course the QR code, it'll verify it. It'll verify these if these are actual Labubus. Let's put Polaroid's glasses back on, so you can be part of the film. All right, you're good to go. Now, this past weekend, my wife thought I was crazy. Why? Well, I told her I wanted a Lafufu. Fufu being fake. I heard that terminology last week of my 2-week ownership of Polaroid. Lafufus. Where do I begin? Like I said, as opportunity comes, there will be people taking advantage. But I wanted to find a Lafufu. I've seen, and my wife has seen many photos online where people have close to replicas, but they've been judging. It's like, unfortunately, those were Lafufus. They're going to be close to the range of $49 to $39, depending on what they're asking for. I believe this one was $25. If it was a kid that was asking for it, they wouldn't know the difference, but if it was an adult, you would. So let's start off with this Lafufu. I bought this at one of those kiosks, not kiosks, one of those at the mall, at those little tables out in between stores. I guess they're called kiosks. And I saw Labubus hanging, and I says, "Oh, can I have a Labubu? Can I look at the Labubus?" And I was like, "I mean, they don't have jackets and stuff like that." And I'm like, "Oh," and I said, "Are these Lafufus?" And unfortunately, the salesman knew what they were, and it's like, "Yes, they're Lafufus." So I had to be careful of using the words around kids. Some parents can't afford to get the full price, but this is as close enough. So my wife thought I was crazy, so I bought a Lafufu. So let's open this one up. So the first thing you're going to look for in a Lafufu, you see popmart, and there's supposed to be a monsters right here. What do you mean by the monsters? This logo is supposed to be up here. If you don't see it, this is a fake. Second, the camera's not well, but you can see pixels on this. A very automatic magnetic lasso that has certain cropping features, or that didn't quite take that out properly when they were photoshopping this. And from the distance, you wouldn't know that this was actually a fake, but it actually is a fake. And one of the other things was, on the authentic boxes, you do see the star, a music notes, the star, and the monsters, and of course Labubu. What you are missing here is the Chinese characters over here. I believe the Chinese characters here do say Labubu over here. I'm not quite sure, but it does say Labubu. And in this Photoshop, you do see it right here, and as well as the monster logo. So these two are what you need to look for. Now we're on the back of this box. All right, looks pretty normal. What's missing again? The monsters logo. Yep, you're missing the monsters logo, and unfortunately you do not see any Chinese characters on here. This is a Chinese product, or Hong Kong or Chinese, please excuse me. You do see a lot of Middle Eastern characters, and they do not say anything in Chinese or Mandarin, or Chinese characters. And then the other missing thing is it's missing a QR code or authenticity, and this is what it's supposed to look like. So it's missing all the Chinese characters with certain descriptions about this box. So this is a fake already. Alright, let's see what else are we missing out of this one. So on this one, again, like I said, we're missing characters, Chinese characters. Unfortunately, you see Middle Eastern. Oh, and then this one says at popmart. It should have been right here at popmart, and then Kasing Lung's name on here. So this one doesn't say anything dedicated to the creator Kasing Lung, and it's unfortunate. I mean, I know they're taking advantage of it, but give credit to the owner or the creator of this. All right, let's see. On these, you really don't know any difference. I don't know if there was anything special on the sides that were different. I know they have the secret character, and then these do actually show up on the boxes. But again, it doesn't have a Chinese characters that would say regular edition or secret edition, and then it would say 1 of 6 and 1 out of 72. So again, it's missing a Chinese character. So I feel like they could have gone away if they added the Chinese characters, but I'm not sure why they didn't add these. And I'm not sure if the other boxes have this on the side. I think these were the clothes. I don't know if they come with clothes at all, so which is also throwing me off. All right, now to unveiling. So when you unbox one of these Labubus, there's supposed to be a red tag under here. There's no red tag here. Oh, that actually reminds me. There's usually a sticker right here that says popmart, some sort of RFID thing. Some stores have it. I don't have. I wish I actually have it, but if you do buy one at the actual popmart, you do see a popmart sticker here. I think it's like a prevention sticker, one of those deactivate at the counter. For this one, there's supposed to be a red tag right under here. When you rip this out, it actually, I believe it says popmart. But this one does not say, well, besides the top, this doesn't actually have a security popmart. So, who do you think we have out of this? Hey Hey, CC, Dada, ZZ, Baba, or QQ? Or do we have a secret one? And I don't even know, I didn't even know they came with clothes. Alright, let's find out who we got. And of course, it's going to be a fake. Oh, no red tag on this one. Oh, gonna be very interesting. So they do come in bags like this. Oh, it feels heavy. Let's see, is there anything special about these? They look, the quality of these don't look right. The printer that made these plastics look like it didn't quite put on plastic well. They look very pixelated. Go back here. No, I don't see anything. Alright, let's see what Lafufu we got. Ooh, suspense is killing me. I bought this a week ago and I have no idea. Survey says oh my god, this is definitely a Labubu. Look how big the forehead is. Oh my god. Look at that. Look at that. That's a Lafufu. That, oh my gosh, wow. Okay, do we see the stitching? Good lord. Oh, so okay, so it looks like it's on a fixed arm. These don't, the actual Labubus don't, it's hard to move them around. They're fixed, but it looks like this one's on a joint or a ball joint. Oh my gosh. I don't know if this is a good 25 bucks. Do I feel up? Okay. I did see this on TikTok. Their clothes come off. Or the fur comes off, which is a big no-no. They don't come off at all. This one's tied in by Velcro. Oh, wow. Okay. Up. And look at the foot. Two different foots. And this one doesn't have the popmart, the Sing Long signature. Oh, there you go. The ears. The ears do not match. You should have a inner lining and then the exterior. So this one's missing this exterior here. This one's have a tag. It does not have a tag. No tag art. Okay, so you can't verify this one. So this is an obvious fake. Alright. Remember, this one said the monsters. So the monsters, and then it says popmart. This one says nice. Okay, that's nice. Oh my. I feel like this is like Bizarro World. Oh my goodness. So, real, fake. Real, fake. And it comes with a leather jacket for some reason. I'm not sure why. Oh. So, if you are buying a Labubu, hopefully these tips help you out. Remember, the big thing that most of them are, any of the Lafufus that you do see, is the Monsters logo that is missing in this. If you do not see the Monsters logo on these boxes, these are fake. I believe because of the heavy trademark and copyright of the Monsters, they don't put this on the box or anything on the Lafufus. And to be honest, which one is yellow? Is it C? So none of them are yellow with an open eyes. So he must be one of the secrets. I don't even know what your name is. You can't be CC because your eyes are open. This one's closed. Are you Baba? Oh, so be careful when you buy out there. People will take advantage of you. I think I paid 25 to 30 bucks on this one. I wanted to see what a Lafufu looks like, and this is what a Lafufu looks like. And this is a drastic difference from two Labubus to one Lafufu. I may be balding, but Lafufu shouldn't be balding. So everyone, again, good luck on your search for your next Zamono or Labubu, and I hope you don't get duped by resellers who say that they have like 100%, because this video should have helped you out that if you don't see a Monsters on the box or some sort of QR authentication, that you have a fake. Good luck out there, and don't let the bots win.